Hey, honey, it's Mom. I'm so glad you finally picked up. It's 7 in the morning on the weekend. What are you calling me about? Did you turn on the news? Isn't that your wedding venue on the news? What about the news? One second, Mom. Let me turn the news on. Okay, I'm watching. That is my wedding venue on the news. Do you see why I'm so concerned? I do. I'm really confused. I'm watching the news. It says that on my wedding date, December 14th, there is a huge holiday spectacular at the venue. It's going to be decked out as the North Pole. Over 40 vendors and Santa? This can't be right because I have my wedding planned there that day. We booked it all day to decorate. It says this thing goes to 5 o'clock. Our wedding starts at 3. Yes, that's why I've been calling you. Did they mention anything about this to you? No, nothing this extreme. I asked them about holiday decor because obviously my wedding is in holiday season, and they told me they'd have some Christmas lights up and some holiday trees that are usually decorated with maroon and gold. And that worked for me because obviously those are my wedding colors. But they did not mention the North Pole extravaganza. Yes, I am very, very concerned. I think we should stop by the venue today. I checked the office hours and they open at 9. Do you want to go with me? Yes, we need to get answers. Hi, we're here to speak to the management of ABC Venue. In what regards? My name's Joanne. My daughter's getting married here on December 14th, and we need some clarification on quite a few things. Clarification on what? Well, we saw on the news that ABC Venue is promoting their North Pole extravaganza celebration, and we're very concerned because we booked the venue for the full day to set up, and the wedding ceremony is set for 3 p.m., and on the news, it said that the event went until 5 p.m. So we're just looking for some answers. How did this happen? Was it a mistake on the date, possibly? I think you just need to calm down, ma'am. I'm sure we can get you all the answers. Let me call my boss down here. She may be able to help you. Oh, great. We've been working with Margaret for the wedding planning. I believe she is the owner, but I might be incorrect. Yes, I'll call Margaret. That's my boss, too. Hey, Margaret, we have a client down here. They're demanding to speak with you. Okay, what client is it? It is the client, if you get what I'm saying. The client. Oh, tell them I'm busy. Tell them I'm in a meeting for the next 2 hours and to schedule a time to talk with me next week or something over the phone. Okay, I'll let them know. I'm sorry, but Margaret is actually in a meeting. She said she's going to be in a meeting for probably the next 2 hours, and it's probably best if you just schedule a time to talk over the phone. No, we won't be doing that. We'll sit right here for 2 hours and wait until Margaret is done with her appointment. We need answers today. Okay. People leave or whatever. I was really hoping they wouldn't show up here. I don't know who you're talking about. Aren't you still in your appointment for an hour and a half more? Come on. You know I was just making that lie up so I didn't have to talk to those people. Well, I messaged you and they decided to wait here until the end of your appointment. But it seems you got out early. What a pleasant surprise. Hey, Margaret. It's me. Joanne, remember we've been working with you for the last year in planning our daughter's wedding? Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Katie didn't mention it was you guys. Well, lucky for you, my appointment that I had to wrap up early. She said you had some questions and concerns. I'm not sure about what since all the wedding planning's been done for quite some time now. Well, we have quite a few questions. We saw the advertisement for the North Pole extravaganza, which I think is wonderful. I love that you're hosting a community event here. What I don't love is that it's on the same date as our daughter's wedding, and it seems like it's going to be a very large event. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like there's going to be some extensive decor enhancements happening here. And the timing doesn't really line up with what we've agreed to in the contract. Well, I think you're getting stressed out about nothing. We are very professional here, and we'll be able to get everything out of the way by the wedding. I promise. That seems like it might be physically impossible. Your event goes till 5, and the wedding ceremony begins at 3. So it seems there's a very large time discrepancy here. Well, we can adjust our timing. We'll end the event at 3. Does that make you happy? No, that does not make me happy. The wedding starts promptly at 3, which means guests are going to be arriving at 2:30. And what about all the decor and the vendors? Would you like to address any of that? Because we paid $12,000 for this venue. And now it seems you guys are hosting another event. Just have faith in us, Joanne. We are very professional here at ABC Venue. We will work with you and compromise on our decor for the North Pole extravaganza. The thing is, I don't want to compromise. I signed a contract. You countersigned and agreed to that same exact contract that outlines everything that we would be getting. The full day for setup and the ability to start the wedding at 3. You still can, I promise. And let me show you our plans for the decorations. You and your daughter might like them. This is a rendering our planner put together. You know what, Margaret? This makes the situation worse. It looks like you guys are building a giant gingerbread house. and everything is in pinks and blues. And is this a large sleigh in the corner? How are we getting those things out so we can have our wedding in the ballroom? Well, I figured you guys might want to incorporate everything. It is a holiday wedding. No, we won't. Top story. A local venue sabotages a hometown girl's wedding. Over to Laura, who is with... I think you should consider changing the date of your North Pole extravaganza. It sounds to me that you don't like community, and you don't like this community celebrating together. No, that's not it at all. I love the community, and I love that you guys are hosting a community event. What I don't love is that it's on the wedding date that we contracted for our daughter, and now you are not fulfilling your side of the promise. So I want you guys to change the date. Just change it to Sunday the 15th. And if you can't do that, I'm going to contact the news. And if we can't come to some sort of agreement, I'm going to be contacting my lawyer. I really feel like that's unnecessary. Okay, then are we going to come to an agreement? Can you change it to the 15th? I don't think we're going to be able to. Okay, then. I'm going to give my lawyer and the news a call right now. We'll be in touch soon. In tonight's top story, a local venue sabotages a hometown girl's wedding. Over to Laura, who is with the mother of the bride now, talking about this issue. Thank you, Tina. I am here with Joanne, who is facing the harsh reality that her daughter's wedding venue is hosting a North Pole extravaganza on the day of the wedding. Joanne, can you tell us a little bit more about this situation? Of course, I'd be happy to. We booked my daughter's wedding at ABC Venue nearly 14 months ago. And just last week on this news station, we found out that ABC Venue was hosting the North Pole extravaganza. We love that they are hosting a community event, but we were shocked. The venue never shared this information with us, and they are planning to host the event during our daughter's wedding. That is some very unfortunate news. We did reach out to ABC Venue, but they refused to comment. Do you think there is any way that you could host your daughter's wedding at that venue? Well, we're trying to come to some sort of agreement. We did head to the venue first to try to discuss and come to a compromise, but they are not understanding our concerns. So we will be getting our lawyers involved. And we're hoping they will move the celebration from the 14th to the 15th so we can move forward with our daughter's wedding on the 14th. That seems like a very logical request. ABC Venue, the ball is in your court. I'm looking to speak to Joanne. Yes, this is her. This is Margaret from ABC Venue, and we are getting a lot of vendors pulling out from the North Pole extravaganza event. And so we wanted to let you know we're debating changing the event to Sunday the 15th. Oh, you are you? But I wanted to ask if you could go onto social media and maybe change the narrative a bit. We're having a lot of brides that are getting married this upcoming year. They're very concerned about our professionalism. And I feel like you need to clear the air. You want me to clear the air on social media? Yeah. I mean, that news story really did a dent in our business. Almost all of our couples for the next 2 years are contacting us, and it's overwhelming. We've even had a few cancellations. You know, I'm really sorry that this is what's happening, but this is a direct reflection of the actions that occurred. You chose to act unprofessionally as a venue, and now you're seeing the consequences. You know, I really didn't think it was going to be a big deal with the North Pole extravaganza, but clearly the community felt the same way you do. We are officially going to move it to the 15th, so your daughter could move forward with her wedding on the 14th. No questions asked. You know, that sounds like a wonderful proposal. I want to make sure that you received the letter that my lawyer sent you. It has an addendum to the contract. I didn't get a letter. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just agree to this over the phone. It was a certified letter sent on Friday. You signed for it. Please look that over and sign it. Until then, I don't think we're going to have any more conversations. Where is that letter? Here it is. They want a 50% refund. This is so unfair, but whatever. I'm going to sign it. I'll call and let her know. Hi, this is Joanne. Hi, Joanne. This is Margaret from ABC Venue. I just wanted to let you know that I signed the addendum. We'll be issuing a 50% refund after the wedding. No. Did you read that clearly? The refund is to be issued within 3 business days. Okay, you're right. I'll be refunding it to your credit card in the next 3 business days. Sounds great. Thank you for your cooperation. I also wanted to let you know that we hired an additional wedding planner to be on site because we do not trust you and your staff. But we have it handled here. We are very professional at ABC Venue. Well, you broke that trust, so I no longer believe your word, but we look forward to our daughter's wedding at your venue. Our daughter's wedding at ABC Venue on December 14th. Everything ended up beautifully, but to get to that point was not an easy task. We were faced with lies and miscommunication from the venue and refusal to compromise on anything towards the tail end. Due to this, we brought in our own planning team to make sure the wedding ran smoothly, which it did. And the venue did only have minimal decor during the holiday time after our very serious discussions and involvement of our lawyers. Overall, I would rate this venue a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Attached our photos for review. Submit. I can't believe she wrote that about us. 2.5 out of 5? I'm calling her. Hello, this is Margaret from ABC Venue. Yes, this is Joanne. What can I help you with? I read that review you put out about us online, and I thought you were going to clear the air on social media. We agreed to your stupid 50% refund. Yes, the 50% refund was due to the actions of the venue. It had nothing to do with my honest review that I posted online. Well, I thought we had an understanding that you were going to clear the air. And why did you think that? Well, we had an understanding, verbally. Remember? No, I don't remember that. And honesty is the best policy, so that's why I posted my review. Toodaloo!